How you doing, Rain Tree? I hope you're all having a good week and staying healthy and well. I just wanted to give a brief introduction about what's different about this week with week 2 as opposed to week 1. I did 2 programs, so one of them is an E and one of them is an X. E stands for entry, so it's going to really focus on building off those fundamental movements that we started in week 1. And X stands for extreme, so it's going to be a little bit more advanced movements as opposed to what we did last week, as well as throwing some new things in. So kind of pick and choose what you want to do. You can even pick a variety of days. If you wanted to do 2 E days and 1 X day, that's totally fine. Just do based off of what you think your skill level is. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. It's on this email, or it's fitness@raintreecc.net. So let's get into the warm-up for week 1, which is the same for both programs. We're going to start it out with bodyweight squats. So just like last week, a little bit wider than shoulder width apart with your feet. Think of yourself screwing in your feet. So feel that tension build up through the side of your legs and into your butt. Squeeze your abs, and you're going to squat down. Nice and slow and under control. The second thing that we're going to do is a Sumo Toe Touch. So nice big sumo stance. And what you're going to do, we're going to touch our right toe, we're going to use our left hand. So touch your right toe. If you can touch your toe, great. If you can't, that's fine. Just make sure you feel the stretch in the back of your leg, your hamstring, and your butt. And one thing to think about, if we're going to reach down to my left toe, let's say, we want to reach and we want to sit into our left hip. So with our right hand, reaching to our left toe, we're going to sink into your left hip. So sink into that hip, really feel that stretch in your butt. Third thing that we're going to do is what's called a bent over Y. So we all know YMCA, right? So we're going to make the Y and elbow completely extended. Feel this stretch in our shoulders. But the bent over part is just a hinge at the hip. Sitting on your heels. Make the Y position. Try to keep our ear, our shoulder, and our hip all in one line. And sit into a Y position. One thing I want you to think about with this is when you lift up your arms, try not to push your head through the window is usually the cue that I give. Try to keep it all in one line. So arms come up, that's 1 rep. We're going to do 10 of those. And then the last thing that we're going to do is a bigger monster walk. All that means is we're going to step out a little bit further, but as well we're going to lift up our leg and hold it for just a second or two, and step out a little bit further than last week, and then step your other foot too, just challenging our balance a little bit more. So again, choose the E or the X program, whatever you want to do, and swipe out over day 1.